Right. We are here again this week, and as I once told you, you go to Play Store. If you don't already have the Jolly Phonics app, you download it onto your phone from Play Store, and then you touch the icon on your phone to start your teaching. Now, when you open the application, it comes straight to the groups of sounds you have. So last week we learned K, which is the first one in group 2. And this week we are going to the sound or the letter E, since we are yet to learn the sound. Now it says revision. Start the lesson by revising the sounds below. So according to the storyline, ants on my arm, playing tennis, Inky Mouse, puff out the candle, flying aeroplane, click the castanet and say caterpillar k, kicking k. So there are two sounds. Now to the storyline. Some children are staying on a farm. In the morning, they feed the hens and collect the eggs for breakfast. They take the eggs back to the kitchen and give them to the farmer's wife. She cracks the eggs open on the side of a pan, saying, eh, eh, eh. Now, action. The facilitator holds the imaginary egg and tries beating it on the side of the pan, saying, pat an egg and say, and then the children also holding an imaginary egg and trying to pat it apart, do the second hand demonstration and say, eh. So the response goes, pat an egg and say, eh. Pat an egg and say, eh. We go. Flashcard. We want the children to see the sound, and then we want them to be able to sound it. Assuming you are not too good with the sound as a parent or even a teacher, you touch it and it sounds eh. Thank you. Now we go to the screen. Assuming you're in a class where the learners do not know how to write, you touch a full screen, and then as you touch the screen, the children try to trace through in the air as if they are touching the screen to trace through what they see. Now, after a while of doing that, you get them sand tray, and then they try to write it in the sand tray. They practice with the sand tray for a while. Those who do not have sand in your area, if you have rice, you trace through the rice. And then after a while of practice, you now give them drawing books to practice in the drawing books. Then they practice in their various books. Now blending. How do we blend the sound eh with the sound's length ahead? Now we take the flashcards to make it bigger so that we go word to word. Set. You practice this word set, sounding them gradually for some time. When the children master, you go to the next one. You do the same here. Pen. Net. Net. Pet. Scent. Tent. Step. Nest. If you observe, you will see that all the words that we are learning right now are made up of sounds that we have learned ahead of time. So the sounds in the first two groups are the ones we are practicing with. Now sounding. Which of these words does not contain the eh sound? So we go to egg. Egg. It does contain the sound eh, so it was wrong touching it. So we go to the next one. Egg. Ant. Nest. Hen. So that you call the children to come and touch the right one, and the child touches ant. The system says correct. The word ant does not contain the sound eh. Writing activity. Call out the sound below. and ask the children to write them down. So, the next activity says, call out the words below. Ask the children to write them down.
Net, pen, pen.
Now, the fun part of the activity is to sing a song. Now, with your song written on the board, on the chalkboard, or on your whiteboard, you guide learners through the words and then get them to sing along with the application.
Eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, crack the egg like this.
Thank you. That ends it for this week. We meet another time. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.